So hold the short 31 left, we're ready.
Southwest 1421, left tower, R9 to float, runway 31 left, you're clear for takeoff.
R9 to float, 31 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1421.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It's Walt back with you for another edition of Runway DFW. This time we're back at Dallas Love Field. Coming to you live and in color from the 7th floor of Parking Garage C at Dallas Love Field. It's Walt with you for another go round, and glad you could be with us today.
In the morning.
Okay, well, let me get my... Oh. I didn't realize that tune was looping. Well, good morning. Let me get out my trusty phone here to see what planes are coming in. Just finished setting up.
Southwest 1421, contact Lone Star, good day.
Been up
Okay,
here
take care, Southwest
for
1421.
about an hour to get everything all ready for you. So we should have a couple of, I don't know, dare I say action-packed hours? Thing I don't know is if they will be action-packed hours. But we're about to find out together. Well, let's see. We've got... Well, don't see anything coming in or out. We had, just below us here, not seen here, we had Louisiana 1, the special livery of Southwest Airlines. It was parked right next to this plane, but it has been towed over to the terminal. So, what are you going to do? Let's do this here. Do that. No, not that. That. We got one more thing here, I think. There. That'll tell us what time it is, where we are. So let's see, we've got Gerard, our great moderator, in the house here. Hello, Gerard. Thanks for being here. Gordon Freeman. Is this working? There it is. Gordon Freeman says, good cold morning, Walt. Hope you're staying warm. Yeah, I've got, I'm all bundled up. In my pocket, I have a hand warmer. So we're good to go here at Runway DFW. It's really not that bad. It's right around the freezing mark the last time I checked. This is a NetJets Bombardier Challenger 650. It is on its way, I guess, for a ski trip to Eagle, Colorado. But based upon the way it's taxiing, it's going to be going over to the west side of the airport. We're on the east side this morning. where in addition to seeing one of the two runways, we can also keep our eye on corporate jets that come in and out on this side for the most part. So here's the general scene as we're looking to the northwest here, which is how the runways go today. We're operating on north flow. So we've got runway
248 Alpha Echo Tower.
We've got 31 right over here on this side and 31 left on the west
248
side.
Alpha Echo Roger, Cleveland Class Bravo airspace, level altimeter is 3047. You can proceed on course.
John R. saying good morning. Good morning to you.
248 Alpha Echo ident. Air 248 Alpha Echo, your radar contact.
Stack the deck says, how
Baylor,
about...
And which could be your on-course heading out of the Bravo.
How about that gradient for a backdrop? Is this what you're talking about? Such a beautiful view of downtown we get from here on top of the parking garage C. And while we're looking at stuff here, somebody noted this last time we were on the air from Love Field, which I believe was on Saturday. They're doing some construction work along the main runway. Now, last year they had shut down this runway 31 right for an overhaul, but now it looks like they're working on the taxiways. So 30 degrees is the temperature here, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We're waiting for the action to begin. The 7 o'clock hour should have plenty of stuff to see. Our pal Skittles up there in the great northwest is up very early this morning. Good morning, Walt Mods and DFW friends. Hello to you, Skittles. Pleasure to have you here. F. Guerrero says, good morning, Walt, and everyone. Have a great day. And look who's here. It's Beth F. Beth F. While we're trying to kill some time here, I do have some of Beth F's latest creations to share with you. Shall we do that now? Let's do that. Okay. So I have a description here. This is from Beth F. She's a very talented artist. Here is the first of 3 drawings. This is the now retired Icelandair 757-300 she drew for her friend Vince. That's a handsome aircraft with some pretty cool colors, yeah? So thank you for that, Beth. Let's check out her second creation here. Ooh, Starlux. A Starlux Airbus A350 for her friend Blue Dragon Who. And we're going to have some action here.
Southside 73 left tower, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
31 left, line away, southwest 576.
Okay, so now we'll go back to Beth's drawings. First of all, let me tell you that was taking off there. A Hawker 800 XP going to Las Vegas.
Airport 902 Delta in contact Lone Star departure, good flight.
Okay, so there's the Starlux A350 for Blue Dragon Who. And here's one more drawing from Beth F. Ah. She calls it the whimsical but colorful Condor A330 Neo in the island green livery. I saw that in person at LAX once. I guess it was last year.
November Embraer 248 Alpha Echo, your extended class Bravo airspace radar services terminating squawk VFR change advisor frequencies
I
approved.
was going to try to see if we can get a takeoff over on the...
Have a good day.
It's taking off from 3-1 left. We have an obscured view of that. There's my vehicle. Let me see if I can hop around here. Mayhaps we can see it rise into the morning sky. Oh, it's all the way over there.
Southwest 573, contact 1, target flight.
Order departure, good day, Southwest 573.
So that appears to have been Southwest Airlines Flight 573 off to Midway Airport in Chicago on MAX 8. And here we are in our little corner of the world. I think we've got a, is this a JSX rolling here? I do believe it is.
Southwest 2 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
You see it there in the background. Here's a little closer up view of this. It's an Embraer 145. JSX, a scheduled charter airline, and I read recently that I think it was American and Delta petitioned the FAA, if I remember correctly, to require that JSX have a higher level of security that the scheduled airlines have. Because right now it's not. It's a little more relaxed, as I understand it, as far as their security operations go. Don't have a destination for this. It appears that it's headed over to the west side for takeoff. It's 7:14 here in the central time zone of the USA. 7:29 is when we'll get daybreak here. Sun rising in the southeast. I do think I see our first arrival on the horizon. It's coming in on the... Is it coming in on this side? And I think it's coming in on the west side. It's going to be flight number 2 from Houston, 737-800. And on this shot, you should see it. See that building there on the left with the hole in it? You should see that plane coming in over to the left of there in a short moment. And we'll try to pick that up with camera 1. Flight 2, Southwest Airlines coming in from Houston Hobby Airport. And there it is, the top left of your screen. Coming a little closer here on camera 1. And we'll see what we can do to follow that one in for you. Here on Runway DFW, live and in color from Dallas Love Field. And we've lost it in the garage.
Southwest 2, turn right at Charlie 7, 128.
Right, Charlie 7, reporting 88 for Southwest 2.
South 2, Roger, right, you can contact ground point 75.
Got Southwest Flight 878, which is on its way to San Antonio, Texas, a 737-800. You see the tail there with Dallas Parkland Hospital looming in the background.
Southwest 878, Love Tower, RNM Knoll, and runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Nolan, clear takeoff, 31 left, stop.
And this plane is cleared for takeoff. I hope your day is starting out right. We don't have our extreme zoom lens on this particular camera, so that accounts for the distance there. And as soon as it gets out of sight, we're going to have to swing around a little bit.
Southwest 878, contact 135, good flight.
Southwest 878, switch to Lone Star.
Our channel member and moderator, Anna the Dispatcher, is here this morning. Hello, Anna. Good morning to you. Thank you. Paul Barnett says, hi, Walt. Loved my flight on the A380 to Dallas and back. Love DFW from UK. That sounds like a fun trip. I had thought that was always going to be my first A380 experience, going to London from DFW on British Airways, but it turned out last year that no, I got to fly in a Korean Air A380 from Los Angeles to Seoul. What are we seeing here?
335, left tower, RNM barrier, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
31 right, clear for takeoff, flex jet 335.
Inflex at 335, my mistake, RNM mirrors.
RNAV mirrors, flex jet 335.
I do not see this one on the radar yet. Sometimes these, from Love Field, the Flight Radar 24 information doesn't come in on some aircraft until they actually get up in the air. As you can see, we've got a really, really nice vantage point here on top of parking garage C. Let's see, did that plane ever identify itself? That's FlexJet Flight 335, an Embraer Praetor 500 off to Midland, Texas.
335, contact 1, circuit flight.
Keith Holloway says good morning and good night all. I'm headed to bed after a long shift. Have a good day. Well, Keith, hope we entertained you for a little bit. AER is greeting us from an icy Myrtle Beach. Yeah, there's been a lot of unusual weather here in the USA. Now, it's cold here in North Texas, but, you know, they had snow in Houston, and snow in New Orleans, and snow in northern Florida.
Flight 376, left hurry up.
Yep, just up.
Flight 376, roger, on departure, fly runway, heading, maintain 4,000.
Runway to 4,
Flight 376, roger, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff, wind is 3305.
Clear for takeoff on 3-1 right, Flight 376.
So this little aircraft cleared for takeoff. As we're getting very close to sunrise. It's almost time to cue the sun. Although for our long-term viewers, I don't have that that little video clip handy, so. And I don't know, that didn't, that aircraft did not make the scene on our radar.
That's departure 124.3.
Flight 376, affirmative.
AER says transferring to Love in April. Well, that sounds very cool. Gordon Freeman says it's official now, snow in all 50 states. Because the Hawaii volcanoes get snow-capped. And I remember when Mrs. Runway DFW and I went to Maui, and we took a trip which included we went on a tour, we went on a bicycle ride, not up the volcano, but down the volcano. And when we got up to the top of it, you know, it was cold. You needed a jacket. That's a pretty high elevation. Stack the Deck wants to know if the stream will end up in McKinney soon, referring to the approval of plans to build a commercial airport terminal at McKinney Regional Airport. And yeah, we'll definitely go up there I'm sure we've got a couple of years before we see any activity there, and there's been no announcement of an airline yet, but we'll see what happens with that. Paul Barnett, channel member, says I got to visit the A380 flight deck and sit in the captain's chair. Whoa, smaller than I was expecting. Love that plane, by the way. Love your channel and my calm voice. Kidding. Stack the Decks has got to have your ticket reserved for the left row on that flight to Love, one of the best urban approaches in the country. Yeah, the planes, at least when we've got North Flow, which we do today, the planes come in right over the downtown district. Rohit Parkal says, Walt, I landed at DFW on 18 right and departed on 18 left yesterday afternoon. On time, both times. Well, I'm glad you had a good change of planes, and I hope you have a good trip.
176, left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land number 2, following a citation 2 mile final.
Global Travel says, hey, Runway DFW, Love Field is my favorite airport, and Southwest Airlines is my favorite airline. I did a tour at Southwest headquarters on May 9th, 2023. Well, you've got that date locked in your memory, don't you? That must have been very impressive. Yeah, the Southwest headquarters is right across the street on the west side of the airport here. Can't see it from our current perspective. Wisconsin Dave says, good morning, Walt and crew. Hello, Dave. And Hannah says, this has been the longest week of my life. Oh, well, I hope it gets better from this point, Anna, because it's only, what is this? This is Thursday? Thursday, right? Yeah. Scrubby Creek says, Walt, you need special permission from the airport to live stream like we do in Australia. Well, it depends on the airport. At DFW, they're pretty strict about where you can operate out of. So that's why we're mainly at Founders Plaza, which is the official plane spotting location at DFW Airport. I've tried some other locations, like along roads and things, and they don't seem to like it as much. Here is a JSX livery I've never seen. What does it say there on the tail? This is how we fly. Now, I've never seen their red livery here. So there's one special livery for you this morning on Runway DFW.
Papa Bravo 2 rolling down to Charlie 6, and where do you park at?
There's the JSX hangar adjacent to their private terminal. And JSX has a fleet of these Embraer 145s, which are laid out in kind of a business class arrangement. More leg room and bigger seats.
Left tower, Phenom 750,
Phenom 750, Sierra Charlie, left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind is 3205.
Clear to land on 31 left, 750.
750, Sierra Charlie, plane will exit at Charlie 6 or later due to de-icing in effect.
Did I hear de-icing in effect? Maybe that's where all these planes are going to. I don't know where the de-icing pad is here. So that is how they fly. Give a shout out to our aviation amigo Kevin of Airline Videos Live, who's vacationing this week. And where did he choose to vacation? At the TWA Hotel at JFK Airport. He was pretty excited about it. He posted some videos to Instagram and Facebook. I don't think he put anything on YouTube. I remember, I think it was the last time I saw Kevin, last time at Cranky Dork Fest weekend, and he was telling me and everybody he could see how impressed he was by the TWA hotel. I almost thought I saw. Oh, that's another JSX plane there. For a second, I thought I saw an American. I thought it was American Eagle. But anyway, Kevin, very impressed. He just sung the praises of the TWA hotel. He did everything except buy me a ticket to get right on a plane and go to the TWA hotel, because he was very, very excited about that, his experience there. Stephen Woodall saying good afternoon from London Heathrow Airport. Hello, Stephen. Not exactly as busy here as you are at London Heathrow, I must say, but we're having fun. And the dispatcher says we're talking about the. I think it was this plane here. Let's go back to it. The JSX plane says he thinks it has employees' names written on it. I couldn't make that out. Maybe they're teeny tiny. I don't know what it's doing though. It's kind of making an end around. Or maybe that's where the... Oh, is that? I can't see. Can you see? Is that where they're... Are they doing any de-icing there? Looking around. Looks like we're getting a runway inspection over here, so no action over on the east side for a little bit. Mexican saying very nice view.
Southwest 2019 left tower, runway 31 left, line up and wait.
Chuck TXK from Texarkana says, good morning, Walt. 22 degrees Fahrenheit in Texarkana. Sounds a bit chilly. Kim Murphy thanking us for braving the cold to bring us beautiful video. I wish it had more planes in it, but it is what it is, right?
Southwest 2019, let's need a second run a quick checklist.
Southwest 2019, roger, cancel line up and wait, hold short, runway 31 left.
Let's see if we can look over to the east side, the west side of the airport.
500, Charlie, turn right at Charlie 6, still up on Charlie, contact ground point 75.
There is flight 2819 going to Austin, Texas. That is a 737-800. As most of you probably know, Southwest Airlines is operating exclusively with 737 aircraft. It always has. There have been a couple of times when It was when Southwest was involved in some mergers and whatnot. I think they had some
2451, left tower, runway
like
31
DC-9s or
left,
something in their
target
fleet
arrival.
for a very short time. But they standardized on 737s for operational
19, Roger,
efficiency.
traffic, about 6 mile left, right base at this time. RNAV, Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Nolan, Southwest 2819.
South 2451, company is departing, party arrival.
Southwest 2451, runner.
We got a bright sun this morning, and that it does take a toll on our ability to see stuff. I generally prefer cloudy mornings or cloudy skies when we're doing a morning broadcast because it gives us a better shot at a clearer view of the planes instead of seeing them in silhouette. Of course, from this angle, the sun is glinting off the plane. There's a DART train, a DART commuter train there in the background. So we're going to lose this for a second as it goes behind the parking garage, and then we'll try to flip around and bring you it rising into the morning sky.
Southwest 2019, contact Lone Star departure, good flight.
Good day, South 2019.
So flight 2019 off to Austin. We are here with you from atop the parking garage. We're on the 7th floor. And we've got another plane coming in on the east side, on the west side. Why do I confuse those two? This would be flight 2451, a 737-700, arriving from Lubbock, Texas.
Southwest 3, left tower, runway 31 left, line up away.
Line up away 31 left, Southwest 3.
And as you may have heard, we have another takeoff getting ready to happen. Southwest Airlines
2451, turn right at Charlie 6.
flight number 3.
2451, right turn, traffic.
This is going to Houston Hobby Airport. It's a 737-700.
Southwest 3, RNAV Nolan, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Nolan, clear for takeoff 31 left, Southwest 3.
It's a 20-year-old plane you're looking at there. Off to snowy Houston.
Southwest 3, contact Lone Star departure, good flight.
Southwest 3.
Type 900, RNM mirrors, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNM mirrors 31 right, clear for takeoff, big sharp 900.
The JSX Emperor 145 will try to determine where it's going in a moment here.
Bravo Lima, Love Tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
31 right, line up and wait, Pilatus 631 Bravo Lima.
So that turns out to be JSX Flight 900. Headed to Taos, New Mexico. Taos.
631 Bravo Lima, wind 320 at 3, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
31 right, clear to go, Pilatus 631 Bravo Lima.
It's a Pilatus aircraft we've got going here. That one has no destination listed. It's a Pilatus PC-12/45. And once again, I think we've got nothing happening here.
Okay, departure Bravo Lima.
Probably a good time, I would say, to say thank you to all of our viewers, because I like to sneak this in here whenever I can. So let's do this. I find this, and I find this. Yeah. This is my opportunity to thank the people who make this channel go.
407 left tower, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 320 at 4.
So take out that, put in this. It's our thank you crawl. And topping our list every time is our official channel sponsor. You've heard his name before, James Webb. Thank you, James Webb, for all you do for Runway DFW, a major part of this channel. Thank you so much again, James. And, we're going to look at the names of our Runway DFW members now. And this starts with a thank you to our Quad Jet channel members. This list was compiled at 11 o'clock last night. So if you're new to the channel since then, you'll see your name appear on our next broadcast. So thank you to A-List Flyer Chris for being a Quad Jet channel member, Alan J, Angela Smith, Anna the Dispatcher, who's been here with us this morning, Baker and Honeydew, Beve, Cranky OG757, Chip, thank you for that, Cubs Win, Deborah Klein, Dwayne C, James Webb, Josh Aldrich, up there in Oklahoma City, Kai, Kirby Brooks Sr., KS Avgeek, Lori M., Michael Flannery, Michelle R.S., Mike G., Netgear, Network, Patrick Wouters, Pete Nordine, Raina Taylor, S35 Bonanza Pilot, Sarah Deal, the real deal, Skittles, hello Skittles, Steve Lundaby, TNT Oh My, and Will Hutchison. Those are our Quad Jet channel members. Thanks to all of you. And now for the next few minutes, as we continue our broadcast, you will see the names of our Tri-Jet and Twin Jet members here on the channel. Very important part of our broadcast, so thank you to all of you. Did our music run out? It's good to have some wake-up music, right? Just Plains Crazy channel member says, good morning, coffee and planes. Nice way to start the day. Marco Celli says, hi, Walt. Hello to you, Marco. And Anna joins me in saying thanks to all of our members. That includes her. So thank you, Anna. Well, looky here. We got some jet aeroplane action for you. Well, an arrival is sneaking in, isn't it? Is that our first east side arrival this morning? I think it is.
Flight 5 to ground point 75, Southwest 407.
That was flight 407 coming in from Austin, Texas, 737-800. Randy S. says this is the best airport. Well, you know, it's got its charms. It's no London Heathrow or Los Angeles or Miami, but certainly is a nice place to hang out in the morning, I must say. Don't have this aircraft on the radar yet. That's the one we saw go by earlier, and I guess it's waiting for final instructions. Ms. Wolsertine, one of our great mods. Hello, Ms. Wolsertine. She says good morning and very nice to see you. It's so nice to see you as well. And she says hello to everyone as well.
Tower 1 is Southwest 714, visual 31 right.
Seven 14, left tower, runway through and right. You're clear to land. 2 aircraft will cross down, so it'll be clear.
31 right, clear to land, Southwest 714. Tower Southwest 561, we're ready for departure when you can work descent.
561, roger, traffic crosses downfield. The additional traffic is about a 6-mile final. I'll have you move in here just a second once the traffic's clear downfield.
561.
Southwest 714, traffic will depart prior.
Boeing 777 pilot says good day, Walt and Mod. It's been a little bit since I stopped by the stream. How have things been? Well, it's gotten colder probably since you last were here. We do have a plane on final approach here to the east side. Where is it? It's going to be flight 714 coming in from Atlanta. I don't know if this plane will get clearance to go out.
Tower Southwest 4580, visual 31 right.
South 561, RNAV Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
31 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 561.
South 4580, left tower, continue for runway 31 right, traffic may go in position.
Okay, so this is flight 561. It's going to be cleared to take off before the incoming Atlanta flight. It's just one runway on each side of the airport here. Two runways altogether.
This aircraft Dallas 11 Mason
Duh.
Yankee is now current altimeter 3048. Wind 310 at 6. South 4580, disregard no departure, runway 31 right, clear to land number 2.
Clear to land, 31 right.
So it's like 561 off to... Oh. Yeah, flight 561 off to Atlanta.
South 561, reset transponders, squawk speed 3465.
And we have flight 714 coming in from Atlanta. This will be a 737-700.
South 561, got 9, contact 1, circuit flight.
Hey, we'll see.
have to admit there are times when I'm not exactly sure what you're seeing. There's just a lot of squinting involved on my part as we battle the sun. Got another incoming flight here. This one's flight 4580 from San Antonio, Texas. It'll be a MAX 8 here on Runway DFW at Dallas Love Field on this Thursday morning, the 23rd of January.
Line up point, 31 right, 0 Mike. Mike 5.75 southwest, 4580.
November 20 Mike Kilo, RNM mirrors, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNM mirrors, 31 right, 0 Mike.
So there's that JSX plane with a spatial livery.
5 out, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
Headed off into space there was a Cessna 680 Citation Sovereign Plus. No destination indicated on that one.
Traffic 3 out, RNM mirrors, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest Flight 493 is what you're seeing there. That's the MAX 8 going to Los Angeles. Well, it's coming up to that time, just 8 o'clock here. You're watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas Love Field Airport in Dallas, Texas. Well, we got another hour of broadcasting before I've got to pack all this stuff up and head off to my regular job. So stay with us, won't you, for Runway DFW. Runway DFW.
In the morning.
It is just after 8 a.m. Central Time here in the USA on a frosty Thursday morning. 28 degrees, the temperature. And I know nothing about that plane that just
493.
landed.
31 right, line up and wait.
31 right, line up and wait, Southwest
So we'll go back to this
Foxtrot, turn right at Alpha 5. Contact
LAX bound plane. I'd like to thank Benjamin Rosenthal for being a new Twin Jet member of the channel. Thank you, Benjamin. To our new viewers, we're normally posted at
493, RNAV to Mears,
DFW
runway 31
Airport, a
right,
few
clear
miles to the west of here.
Right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 493.
We're at Dallas Love Field this morning, where there's no wide-bodied planes to speak of, and pretty much mostly Southwest Airlines jets as far as commercial aircraft goes, although we've seen a few JSX. Delta and Alaska Airlines also fly in and out of here. Delta flies their 717s in from Atlanta. I didn't see any on the docket this morning. And Alaska flies in from Seattle, although the last few times I've been to Dallas Love Field, I can't even remember having seen an Alaska Airlines plane, although
1423 left tower, runway
on
31
the
left,
schedule they
line
do
up.
operate in and out of here.
493, contact departure.
Go to Park Southwest 493, see you.
Lake Ratatouille says sunny, cold, but no snow. Yeah, we've had no snow here this week. And Lake Ratatouille says, I saw a beautiful citation come over my house yesterday and watched it land on FlightAware. Douglas 44 says, Burr, hope you have an electric heater nearby. The answer to that is no, I do not. I have, I've got multiple layers of clothing. I've got a hand warmer in my pocket, and my vehicle is not too far away in case I get overly chilled, but I'm doing okay right now. Thank you. In about an hour from now, once I get all this packed up, I will be probably treating myself to a nice hot chocolate as I get to work on my regular job. As we pointed out many times, Love Field is home to many private aircraft, business jets and whatnot.
Exit 805 left tower, you ready?
Sector 805 ready.
Flight 1423.
RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Mears, 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest Airlines coming in from Midland? No, yeah, Midland, Texas. The 737-700 is coming in on the east side of the field. So we'll see it first on this shot, and then we'll try to get you a little closer view. This will be one of those planes that's been operating for 2 decades now.
805, contact departure.
805, we'll see you.
Jet 924 Bravo Delta is with you, visual 31 right.
November 924 Bravo Delta, left tower, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 31 right, 4 Bravo Delta.
A Hawker Beechcraft 400 XP jet plane is coming in about 3 minutes, coming in from
23, what's the gate?
Arlington.
20 is open. You can have Charlie Delta or...
And that's Arlington, Texas. So a little ferry flight from Arlington, which is just kind of halfway between here and Fort Worth. That's the home of the Dallas Cowboys in Arlington, Texas. You may have heard of that. I'm trying to see this plane in the sky. So far, I can't. M.R. Rice says, good morning, Walt, Ms. Wolf's 13, and Gerard, what beautiful views of downtown Dallas. Thank you, M.R. Always cheers me up when I see you hanging around. I'm watching now. I'm scanning the skies to see if I can find this plane. It's on the way, according to the radar. Oh, I see it now. Let's see if we can pick it up for you on runway DFW. This plane left Arlington 25 minutes ago. Boeing 777 pilot says, time for me to go to bed, I think, after midnight for me, so hope everyone has a great day or night wherever you are, and wish everyone the best. So nice of you to say that. Thank you for spending some of your day with us, Mr. Pilot.
Right turn and right turn Alpha, I'll stay with you, 4 Bravo Delta.
Tell Marco Celli, make sure I note that. Arlington, also the home of the world champion Texas Rangers. At least they were the year before last, right?
Love Tower, helicopter 505, Hotel Foxtrot with information X-ray.
5 Hotel Foxtrot, Love Tower.
5 Hotel Foxtrot on the business jet ramp requesting a present position departure to the east.
Okay, you heard there's a...
Hotel Foxtrot, departure from the business jet ramp will be at your own risk, cleared into the Bravo airspace. Love altimeter is 3048.
Cleared into the Bravo airspace, 5 Hotel Foxtrot, departing at my own risk.
Depart at my own risk. That doesn't sound... well... So the... I don't know where the business jet ramp is. There's all sorts of business jet operations over here, so... There's the helicopter. Departing to the east at its own risk.
Tower, citation 71 Chap Bravo's on the right base, runway 31 right.
112 Alpha Bravo, Love Tower, runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to land, Chap Bravo.
So you might have heard just now that we've got a plane which has been cleared to land on runway 31 right, which is right in front of us here. Let's see what we got. Looks like flight 269 Southwest Airlines from Nashville.
Squawking 4631.
It'll be a 737-700.
Squawking 4631, 5 Hotel Foxtrot.
Look, the plane guy says, it was my birthday yesterday. Well, you know what that means. We must salute you. So, for you, Uncle Plane Guy, for everybody who's got a birthday today, tomorrow, this week, or this month, happy birthday from Runway DFW. Did I lose it? I think I lost it in the sun. The flight from Nashville, ladies and gentlemen, which I have lost all track of. Well, sorry about that, but happy birthday to our birthday gang.
Southwest 269, turn right at Charlie 6, what's the gate?
Charlie 6, gate 13, Southwest 269.
It's open, but the gate's blocked. Turn right onto Charlie, short of Delta. When company moves out of the way, you can go to the gate.
Okay, right on Charlie, short Delta. Once the company clears the alley, we're cleared into the gate. Southwest 269. We'll see on the map.
All right, he's moving now. As soon as he's out of the way, you can taxi to the gate.
269, copy, thank you.
Hotel Foxtrot, do you want flight following?
Negative, no flight following. 5 Hotel Foxtrot.
Hotel Foxtrot, Roger, squawk 1200. You're leaving Bravo airspace. Frequency change approved.
Switching, thanks for your help. 5 Hotel Foxtrot.
You're welcome, sir. Squawk VFR. Flight 2, you're leaving Bravo airspace in a mile. Radar services terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
2 Alpha Bravo cleared land.
Say again.
This 2 Alpha Bravo cleared land, 3-1 right.
Yes, sir. I cleared you to land on initial contact. Left wind is 3206.
Alright, just double check.
No problem.
The Southwest jet is waiting, I think, for a small jet to come on in, a Cessna 560 XL Citation XLS Plus. Who comes up with these names?
Southwest 874 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land with 3207. Southwest 2 left tower, runway 31 right, line up and wait.
31 right, line up and wait, Southwest.
Station 2 Alpha Bravo, turn right at Alpha 5. Traffic's waiting for you, so you can taxi to the business jet center with me. Good day.
Alright, Alpha 5 business jet center with you, 2 Alpha Bravo.
Southwest 2, RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Mears, 31 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2.
You're 200 Romeo Mike left tower, and 31 right, line up and wait. Joshua, wait, clear to land.
31 right, line up and wait, contact.
I heard it right. This is Flight 2, which I believe goes to Houston.
Tower, good morning, South 2301 on the visual
2301 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land. Your phone company 6 mile final, wind 3107.
Inside clear to land, 31 left, South 2301.
Southwest 2, contact departure.
Good day, South 2.
Well, don't forget, on Southwest Airlines, bags fly free. And there are some of their baggage carts which are waiting for action. Got a lot of them. Liberator 74 says, good afternoon from England. Dallas, good afternoon to you, Liberator 74. Liberator has a special meaning to me.
Romeo Mike, contact departure.
My dad in World War II flew on a B-24 Liberator in the European theater. And I was lucky enough to, they had, there's at least one that's still flying. Now I didn't get, I think they were giving flights on it. I think it was the Commemorative Air Force. And I wasn't keen to fly on a plane that old. But I did get to walk around inside of it, which was very, very cool to have been in kind of the same space that my dad was in the big war. And, you know, to see how cramped it was. And, of course, that was a... The B-24 was a was a bomber. Had 4 engines.
31 right, clear to land, wind 310.
It was not pressurized,
Clear to land, 31 right, 5 clear.
so he had windows open. He was a radio man and he also had I think a machine gun pointed out the window. That was quite a thing to be able to see. Here comes a plane arriving from Birmingham, flights 874. Now let's see what we can do with this. I can't see the screen. I'm trying. But, yeah, I didn't have any luck with that one. Sorry.
Left out, runway 31 left, clear to land.
It's my head.
And Southwest 3289, waiting for 31 left.
Hey, there's Beaker and Honeydew. Moderator, channel member, watching from 35,000 feet on the way to Orlando. Great stream, Walt. Hit that like button. I don't think we've ever had someone coming to us from 35,000 feet before. I've never had that good of a connection. So welcome, Beaker and Honeydew.
74 going to 14.
14 is open. You can taxi via Charlie.
Is that a Charlie Delta, Delta 14?
Yeah, before we get too much further, I'm going to have to go
Charlie Golf.
dash over to the car here and get my visored baseball cap to keep the sun out of my eyes. So stand by, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let me. Okay.
There's a couple more arrivals that are also on, so it'll be about 5 minutes and I have you on your way. 2301, turn right to Charlie 7 and contact ground.
Douglas 44 says, I live near Orlando and I'm wondering where the warm weather is here in Florida. Oh, it's only temporary, right?
Whiskey with you, lab course 612.
Jet 585, RNF to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF Mears, 31 right, clear for takeoff, exit Jet 585.
Well, we've got about 30 more minutes of Live broadcasting here from Dallas Love Field. If you're just joining us, welcome. We come to Love Field kind of as a, well, the, when we have north flow, as we do now,
Charlie 5, Charlie to the ramp, you just stay with me.
our normal spot at Dallas Fort Worth International Airport at Founders Plaza is not that great. So we pop over here to Love Field. We don't get any big jets, but we do get a lot of action, and we get a little closer up view here. And a very nice vantage point here on top of the parking garage C. And a very nice view of downtown as well, yes?
1623 left tower, runway 31 left, line of the way.
31 left, line of the way.
Texas 209, contact departure.
Got a plane taking off on the west side.
Right there, what's your gate?
At least I heard one.
He's open, taxi via Charlie and Delta.
Charlie Delta.
Look up there.
1623 on out to float, runway 31 left, clear pickup.
On out to slow, clear for takeoff, 31 left, Southwest 1623.
I can't tell what that is. It's flying right over us. Headed west. Over at DFW Airport now, we've got Qatar Flight 731 coming in from Doha, 777. But we can't see that from our vantage point, regrettably. So you'll have to settle for this.
Contact departure.
Alright, have a great day.
Exit 636, you ready?
Yes, sir, 636.
4.5 out, RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear takeoff.
RNAV Mears, clear for takeoff, runway 31 right.
After this takes off, we should be seeing Southwest Flight 2143 arriving from Little Rock, Arkansas. That'll be a 737-700. See if we can pick that arrival out of the sky for you here. I do believe we have it in our sights. Well, I thought we had it in our sights.
Exit 636, contact departure.
Departure today, exit 630.
Good morning, flight crew. Here's S35 Bonanza Pilot, one of our Quad Jet channel members. Where did it go? Good morning, Walt, mods, and all viewers. Very nice chilly morning here in Dallas. Walt, definitely a trooper for being out in the chill to provide us some great views. Well, thank you, S35 Bonanza Pilot. Much appreciated. Sarah Deal is here, the real deal. You know, not an imposter, the real one. And she is waving at me. Hello, Sarah.
Challenger 695 Bravo Alpha Love Tower, you ready?
Beaker and Honeydew says, do I get a raise for moderating from 35,000 feet? Yeah, you get a raise from that exorbitant salary that you already get from Runway DFW. You should know that all of our moderators are volunteers, and that's why I shout them out quite a lot, because they're just such an integral part of this broadcast. A lot of channels, I don't know that I've ever seen any other broadcast that has had a moderator operating from high in the sky. I salute you. Okay, this is Flight 7, Southwest Airlines, going to Houston Hobby Airport in Texas. It's a 16-year-old 700 model. A-Bomb says, I flew to Love from Atlanta and back on a Delta 717. It's in the middle of a nice neighborhood. Yes, it is. You can probably see it on the outskirts here. Yeah, there's no place to expand here at Love Field. Or just as you
7
can,
RNAV to Mears, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Mears, right, clear takeoff.
as you can see from the skyline shot, we're just a couple miles from downtown Dallas. So this plane off to snowy Houston. I mean, what do you do if you live in a place like Houston or Florida, which never gets snow, and so doesn't have any snow plows?
Southwest 7, contact departure.
Good morning.
Mark G. Now this is referencing a plane we saw up in the sky earlier, saying that's the big Q you just filmed.
You're on Love Tower frequency. What's your location?
There's a plane right below us.
Traffic, sir?
And what is that? Oh, I was looking at that
What's your
design.
aircraft type and what are your intentions?
Mr.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, have a great day.
594 for 31.
Anyway, I saw that design there,
4 Love Tower, runway 31 right, clear to land.
and I thought, what is that? And so if we pull out a little bit, you'll see it's the shadow of the stairway there. But for a second, I thought, have they outlined something that needs to be repaired on the outside of that plane? But no. Lake Ratatouille saying hello to Gerard, and Aviation Geek says hello to everyone. And hello back to you. Lance D. ATL channel member says, when I worked at Bryan Tower downtown, it was always cool to watch planes from Love clearing the skyscrapers, especially from the 15th floor. Yeah. Now I work downtown, but not in a skyscraper, in a building which for probably about maybe most of the time I worked there, I was in a part of the building that had no windows. Eventually we moved to a different part of the building which did have some windows, so it was nice to have like an outdoor view. In fact, I had an office for a little while which actually had a window. I thought that was very cool.
Tower Southwest,
300 Love Tower, runway 31 right, 1 departure.
continuing.
This looks to be Southwest Airlines Flight 714, a Dash 700 going to Austin, Texas. This is a 22-year-old plane. We'll be with you for about another 15-20 minutes or so. catching up on all the action here at Dallas Love Field. And again, I would stay longer, but I've got to hightail it out of here to get to my, well, to get to a coffee shop, whereupon I can turn on my computer and do my other job. Which has nothing to do with airplanes. There you see in the background traffic on Lemon Avenue here in Dallas. Which runs parallel to runway 31 right. Flight 594 coming in from Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C. And that was a MAX 8.
South 594 where you park.
Gordon Freeman says your solar eclipse show last year was pretty cool. From the Lincoln dealer parking garage. Yeah, I'll put that on the screen here in a moment or two.
Company's rolling runway 31 right, clear to land.
31 right, clear to land. We got company inside.
You have to say that eclipse was certainly one of the highlights of last year, maybe of my life. The total solar eclipse was right over Dallas, and we covered it from right up there on top of that Lincoln garage, the Planet Lincoln Love Field. And thanks again to them for letting us do that. Flight 300, Southwest Airlines, arriving from St. Louis on a MAX 8.
One left tower, Southwest 1240, enter the base for 31 left.
1240 left tower, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Thank you, please land 31 left, Southwest 1240.
So 300, what's the gate?
9.
9 is open. Taxi via Mike and Bravo 4.
Mike Bravo 4 with you, great day, into the 300.
404 Mike, left tower, you ready?
Time for another business jet to take off here at Dallas Love Field. On this frosty Thursday morning, January 23rd.
Mike, hello.
Corner 4 Mike.
There you are. November 404 Mike, left tower, and that's the Barry, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, RNAV Barry, clear for takeoff 31 right, 4 Mike.
Southwest 8, visual 31 right.
Mark G, kind enough to say, love your show.
Continue for runway 31 right.
Thank you for the great content. Well, you know, I have nothing to do with the content. I just take pictures of it, really.
November 4 Mike.
Yes, sir, go ahead, 4 Mike.
Our channel member Hans Olav Mark is checking in from Norway. Hello, Hans.
You're still clear for takeoff.
Yes, sir, yeah, we're still on Bravo, but clear for takeoff 31 right, 4 Mike. Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, the plane we're watching, I guess, is kind of hanging out there. We've got another biz jet about to take off. Looks like a little bigger one.
Exit 946 left, how are you going to be ready to go on the edict?
Hey, firm, ready to go, exit 946.
Thank you. November 4 Mike, contact Lone Star departure, have a good day.
Plane coming in from LaGuardia there. Let's see if we can get this one. It's coming in on the west side. And I think I've definitely lost it. You may have seen it. I couldn't make it out in my viewfinder. Ah, well. See a couple of the bigger business jets over there, corporate jets.
All right, you can go Charlie Delta to gate 8 and monitor ground. Have a good day.
I don't see the Dallas Mavericks plane here though. They must be playing somewhere else. Some of the ground crew. I'd be wearing a hat if I were that guy.
Southwest 8, left side up.
Southwest 8, yes, we're visual to 31 right.
Southwest 8, all right. I don't remember you checking in. Wind 3208, running through and right, clear to land.
Thank you, Southwest 8, clear to land.
Well, this guy's got the right idea. He's got a hat on. Sarah Deal says, Walt, I had an anniversary notification today. Did I miss that? I did. So let me put that in there. Thank you for reminding me. Wow, 17 months. Thank you, Walt, for fun times. Sarah, that is a show of great support for the channel. Not only, you know, by being a member, but by just being a friend of the channel and coming out to see us whenever you're in town. So thank you for that, Sarah. You have my appreciation. Got a plane about to land here. So let's see if we can bring that to you here in the waning moments of this edition of Runway DFW live from Dallas Love Field.
Success at 946, running through and right, line up and wait.
Wind 31 right, bizjet 946.
State turn left at Mike 5, what's the gate?
Left, Mike 5, going to gate 5, Southwest 8.
State Roger, you can taxi Bravo to gate 5 and...
Storm Chaser Mark says good morning, and everyone. Good morning, me and everyone. Good morning to you. And a huge fan of Runway DFW wants to know if anybody likes that name. I love that screen name. I wish I had thought of it. And it's really over the top, you know. It's could have been big fan of Runway DFW, but no, huge fan of Runway DFW. I think we're going to have one more.
Success at 946, contact launch our departure. Have a good day.
Over departure.
One more Southwest plane taking off before we have to pack things up here. And there it is. That one's not currently on the radar. Jane Welshie Lady says, hello, Walt, and everyone. Just had lunch, homemade pizza, breads, and salad. That sounds delicioso. A nice hot pizza. Well, thank you for joining us, Jane.
left, tower, wind 320 at 8, RNF.
Beaker and Honeydew says, now I am hungry.
Runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
But haven't you just had a 3-course meal aboard your flight? Why would you be hungry? Local plane guy says flight from Indianapolis is 30 minutes out, and I apologize, but probably won't be here to see that. It's going to take me a few minutes to pack up, so we will stand by now for our patented chat extravaganza.
November 77 Alpha Delta left, tower, wind 310 at 7, RNF to Barry, runway 30 right, sub takeoff.
So that there, I want to say, was a jet plane which just took off, but I'm not seeing it on the radar. So I don't know what that was. It was a Southwest jet, of course. Well, I do have to pack things up now, so let's first of all let you know that coming up in just a minute or two will be the start of Chat Extravaganza, and that is the feature of Runway DFW, where you, the Runway DFW viewer, get to see me, the Runway DFW host, pack up all my stuff, or most of my stuff, while you, the Runway DFW viewer, get to see or get to listen to music and chat with one another. So stand by for that.
November 1932 Mike left, tower, wind 310 at 8, RNF to Mears, runway 09 sub takeoff.
But you know what this music means.
November 7 Alpha Delta, contact Monster departure, have a good day.
Ah, yes, that means it's time for us to take our leave. I would like to thank our channel sponsor, James Webb, for all he does for this channel. Thank you as well to our great mods, Beaker and Honeydew flying around in the sky, Ms. Wolves 13, who else do we have here today? Gerard, of course. Beaker and Honeydew says, have a great day, everyone. Great show. Time to land from your rocket science moderator at 10,000 feet. Thank you, Beaker and Honeydew. Hope you didn't use up all your data watching us. See, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, Beaker and Honeydew, Gerard, Ms. Wolves 13. If I missed any of our mods this time around, I apologize. We will be back soon again here on Runway DFW with more stuff for you to see and listen to and talk about. But until then, happy contrails to you until we meet again on Runway DFW. And there's O'Malley. Hello, O'Malley. Good to see you.
Echo Charlie.
You've got good time oldies. Come along, it's a blast. Here's another blast from the past.
Well, technically I should be at work right now, but still hanging out with you as I finish packing up. Excuse the sniffles. Thank you for watching once again. Runway DFW here at Founders Plaza. Not at Founders Plaza, at Dallas Love Field. We'll be back at Founders Plaza sometime in the next few days. Who knows, we may be back at Love Field next time we see you. But in any event, I'm glad you are with us. Glad we could spend some time together. And I hope we'll do it again soon. Thanks again for watching. Happy contrails to you until we meet again on Runway DFW.